What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993 back here for some more baseball news. And outside of some big splashes and some big signings, we have some news that it's not an official retirement, but former American League Cy Young Award winner who was a reliever with the Los Angeles Dodgers the past two seasons, David Price, apparently had been rumored about possible retirement after the 2022 season, as of course he has been dealing with a wrist injury. But his agent Bo McInnes told John Heyman of the New York Post that Price does not plan to pitch in 2023. However, though, his agent isn't using the word retirement yet either. So maybe it's David Price just taking a break. Even though he's 37 years old, but still a decent left-handed arm. But let's talk about Price. Again, he's 37 years old. He was drafted first overall by the Rays back in 2007, and he quickly made his way to the majors. In 2008, I believe he did get some time in the Rays' run to the World Series. Well, they were American pennant winners, but fell to the Phillies. But I believe he was part of that team as well. Of course, he would get himself in the Rays rotation the following year and spent the next 5.5 seasons dominating American League lineups with the Rays. He would end up throwing 1,143 and 2/3 innings of 3.18 ERA, and he won a Cy Young Award in 2012, making 4 All-Star appearances, and helped the Rays make the playoffs between 2010 and 2012. So you can definitely say he's definitely one of the best pitchers the Tampa Bay Rays have had so far. As the Rays, though, record dipped below 500, Price's club control ran down, and he was then traded in 2014 to the Tigers for Willy Adames and Drew Smyly, among others. And of course, despite joining the rotation that featured Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander, who were just recently reunited teammates with the New York Mets, they were swept in the ALDS that year by the Baltimore Orioles. The Tigers still were under control for his contract for one more year in 2015, but after they fell out of contention, despite having a 2.53 ERA in 21 starts, he was then traded to the Toronto Blue Jays for Matthew Boyd, Daniel Norris, and Jairo Laborde. Price, though, continued to have a strong year. He tossed 11 starts with the Jays and had a 2.30 ERA, and the Jays got to a very memorable postseason that season, only to be defeated by the future World Series champions that year, the Kansas City Royals, in the ALCS. Again, he had to pitch a total of 220 and a third innings of 245 ERA ball, and he was the runner-up finisher in the American League Cy Young voting. He then landed a massive deal with the Boston Red Sox that offseason with a monstrous 7-year deal worth $217 million. Now, although he was still an inning eater, his ERA started to go up a little bit. In his first season, he had 230 innings with the Sox, but he posted an ERA of 3.99, which is kind of high for sure. He would just make 11 starts in 2017, but then back up to 30 in 2018 when he pitched a 3.58 ERA, helping the Red Sox get to be the 2018 World Series champions. As of course he would have a solid campaign during the playoffs that year, throwing 13 and 2/3 innings of 1.98 ERA. Of course, though, he battled some injuries again in 2019, only tossing about 107 and a third innings and having an ERA of 4.28. And of course, that led to Price getting traded along with Mookie Betts to the Dodgers for Alex Verdugo, Jeter Downs, and Connor Wong. And of course, it would take place not long before the shortened 2020 pandemic season. He would opt out of the season and not play in 2020, and he returned as a bullpen option for the Dodgers in 2021. He was very effective in his role, pitching a 4.03 ERA in 73 and 2/3 innings, despite the fact that his strikeout rate dipped to 17.8% and saw his velocity start to drop as well. This past season, though, in a relief role, he pitched 40 in the third inning of 2.45 ERA. And, of course, doing a vast improved strikeout and walk ratio as well. So, again, he definitely has something left in the tank. He could still be a valuable option, in my opinion. But, again, he hasn't said he's retired, even though there were rumors of retiring. But he apparently does not plan to pitch in 2023. So maybe he's just hurting. Maybe he just needs a break. Maybe, after, his wrist injury heals or whatnot, maybe he may have a change of heart. Who knows? But if this is it, he still has had an impressive career. He has a career record of 157-82 with about 2,143 and 2/3 innings pitched and 322 games started out of 400 appearances, 2,076 strikeouts. He's a 5-time All-Star, has a World Series ring, has won the American League Cy Young Award once, and was a runner-up as well twice. So, still a solid resume. I wouldn't say Hall of Famer. I would not say Hall of Famer, but still a very solid resume for sure for David Price. Now, could this be it? I think it's probably going to be it for him. I mean, it's unfortunate because, again, he seems like, when healthy, he still is a decent arm for someone's bullpen or something. Or even give him another shot as a starter, make him like a number 5 starter or something. But this may not be it. It's just, as of now, he does not plan on pitching in 2023. So if it is it for him, though, thank you to David Price, for a great career. Definitely, of course, again, a name that first pops to my mind when I think of the 2008 Tampa Bay Rays when they made their way to the playoffs and the World Series, had a winning team for the first time in franchise history. So it was definitely, cool, kind of see him start young in that newer organization and help it become a playoff and World Series contending team as well. So definitely a pitcher that I definitely will remember for sure. So, if you guys can give your thoughts down in the comment section below, what's your thoughts on David Price not planning on pitching in 2023, but he has not officially announced his retirement yet? Make sure you guys leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, and be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel, and follow me on Twitter as well at TheManAirboy93. Until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll catch you all later, and stay tuned as always for some more baseball news. Have a great night. Did I say the Man Airboy 93 again? I probably did. Follow me on Twitter at the Club of the Man 93. Until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll catch you all later. Have a great rest of your night, and peace out, everybody.